Welcome, Libra. At Astrologically, we believe the planets do not predict your future. They reveal your true potential. And right now, the universe is shifting in powerful ways to remind you that your time of waiting, worrying, and wondering if the tides would ever turn is finally ending, because the weight that's been on your shoulders, the uncertainty clouding your vision, and the heaviness in your heart are all being lifted as divine timing aligns with your soul's readiness to step into a chapter defined not by trials, but by triumphs. For too long, you've been balancing the emotional scales of others while quietly neglecting your own needs, holding peace for everyone else while longing for someone to hold peace for you. And yet through it all, you never stopped trying. You never stopped loving. Never stopped believing that harmony was possible, and that belief, dear Libra, is what's activating blessings beyond what you thought you could receive. The planetary shifts unfolding now are more than just alignments. They are celestial confirmations that your effort, your patience, and your pure-hearted intentions are not only seen but honored, and that the good days you once whispered to, the stars about, are now arriving, not as fleeting moments, but as a lasting reality. Saturn is easing its grip on your emotional world, no longer forcing you to learn the hard way, but now guiding you through flow, grace, and ease, while Jupiter expands your ability to receive love, wealth, creative abundance, and joyful experiences, without guilt, without delay, and without needing to prove your worth first. You're not who you were 6 months ago. Your heart has grown wiser, your boundaries have grown stronger, your soul has grown braver, and now life is beginning to mirror that transformation in tangible ways. A new job, a long-awaited opportunity, a healed relationship, a clearer purpose, or even a surprise connection that suddenly makes everything make sense. You're entering a season of reciprocity, where your giving nature no longer leads to depletion, but is met with equal energy, support, and love in return. And it starts with you, choosing yourself, speaking kindly to yourself, investing in your dreams, showing up for your goals, and saying no to what drains your spirit, because you, Libra, are done settling, done shrinking, and done pretending to be okay when you're not. You are stepping into a version of yourself that honors your sensitivity as a strength, your beauty as power, your intuition as a compass, and your presence as a gift to this world. Financially, doors are opening, opportunities to earn in ways that honor your creativity, your communication skills, and your visionary thinking are manifesting. And you're no longer confined to a paycheck that limits your light, because whether through a side project, a new role, or the expansion of something you once started quietly, abundance is now flowing where effort meets alignment. Spiritually, you're awakening deeper than ever before. You're seeing the patterns you once missed, hearing the messages in your dreams, noticing the signs in songs, numbers, and repeating moments, and you're no longer doubting the voice within you, because you've realized your higher self has always known the way. The pain you endured wasn't punishment, it was preparation, and now your healing is turning into wisdom, your forgiveness into freedom, your reflection into revelation. In love, whether you're single or partnered, you're stepping into emotional safety, honesty, and soul-level connection. If you're in a relationship, expect a shift where conversations deepen, understanding expands, and love becomes less about fixing and more about flowing. And if you're single, someone is being divinely guided into your life who honors your depth, values your heart, and sees beyond your surface into your soul. You're not attracting what you want. You're attracting what matches your vibration, and that vibration is higher than ever before. Emotionally, you're learning that your peace is not negotiable anymore. You're no longer pouring into cups that leak, trying to convince people of your worth, or attaching to things that confuse your spirit. Instead, you're choosing clarity over chaos, love over fear, and alignment over attachment. And this inner decision is radiating outward, shifting your reality in ways that feel almost magical. You're waking up with more energy, more confidence, and a deeper knowing that the path ahead is blessed, protected, and supported. You're feeling creative again, curious again, alive again. And that's not just energy shifting, that's destiny awakening. The right collaborations, mentors, and soul tribe connections are on their way, or already arriving, helping you build what once felt like a dream. Because now, Libra, the dream is real, and you are ready. You're stepping into a timeline where you don't have to beg to be seen, where your ideas are celebrated, your heart is safe, your worth is respected, and your presence is cherished. The universe is orchestrating synchronicities behind the scenes to bring ease to areas that once felt blocked. Relationships are healing, finances are rising, your body is recovering, your mind is calming, and your spirit is rising like a phoenix from the ashes of every disappointment you've endured. The months ahead are not about surviving, they're about thriving. They're about joy returning. They're about you finally exhaling, finally dancing in the light you used to only imagine, finally trusting that the rug won't be pulled out from under you, because this time, it's not a test, it's a gift, a reward, a homecoming to yourself. So don't second-guess it. Don't doubt your worthiness. Don't sabotage what is flowing in. You've worked for this energetically, spiritually, emotionally, and now it's arriving. Let it. Receive it. Celebrate it. Because you, Libra, are not only vibrating at a higher frequency, you are becoming the frequency that shifts rooms, opens hearts, and inspires others to rise simply by being you. Your grace, your balance, your insight, your elegance, and your silent strength are now being mirrored back by a life that finally matches the love you've poured out for so long. The universe isn't late, it's right on time, and now that time is here. Your good days are not a fantasy anymore, they're reality unfolding in perfect order. Walk in faith, speak in power, move in confidence. Because Libra, the struggle ends here, and the good days have finally arrived.